applications. This specific solution is hosted in Microsoft community directories. Let me show you where you can find it, and we will go step by step. I hope we will be able to do it, all of it, to complete it step by step. Let me find the correct GitHub directory. So what this session is about, as you may know, some of you or everyone, Microsoft has created some repos that are Season of AI is the title, and they are following a series. Right now we are in series 5. They started like Season of AI, and then Season of AI copilots, and then Season of AI agents, and then Season of AI MCP. So this session was taken by the Season of AI copilot, where in this case, what happens? Microsoft provides the community content for everyone to be able to follow and create the same thing. Let me find it. I hope I will be able to find it. Season of AI copilots. So sometimes the content may be not that that updated. You may need to make some adjustments. And in our case, our adjustment here is that we're not using the previous Teams AI toolkit. It's the M365 Agents Toolkit. So let me find it here. Yes, this is the directory, okay, the repo, Microsoft Community Content. You can see that the active content is Season of AI MCP. And here we are, and for our session, we're going to do this one, Season of AI copilots, and we have this session. So let's have a look, okay? I think somewhere I may have a PDF, but there's no reason to go over PDFs, and since we have the content. So what we have here, just give me a moment, please, just a moment. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So what we have, we're going to build our own copilot, meaning that we will have a conversational bot directly into our Teams instance, and it mimics a retrieval augmented generation app. So it's like using our own data for the bot to answer using the data that we're going to upload, and of course creating natural language answers through the AI model that will be provided to the bot. So we have here our demo instructions. The models are already there. So what we need to do is fire up our Visual Studio. So let's do it from the beginning. I'm going to close this. And I'm going to show you how you can do the same thing yourself. So let's fire up Visual Studio 2022. You don't need to use definitely 2022. You just need Visual Studio, but you need specific packages to be ready there. So let's create a new project. And we're going to name it Copilot. And you can see here, you are able to see the Microsoft 365 agents is already there. In case you don't have it, you need to go to the installer of the Visual Studio and install this specific package. If you look at the instructions, what it says here is to create a Microsoft Teams app. and it's named Career Genie. If we try to find the same in our case, the Teams app, you can see that there is not such a thing. We're going directly to M365 agents, and this is a big change. Maybe a breaking change for most of developers. But in reality, it isn't that serious. You are not going to see your code getting exploited or broken. Let's use the same name. And create. I'm using NET 8 and it's creating the project. Now, the second thing that you need to do is create this environment file where you need to provide Azure OpenAI endpoint and key. So in this case, you need to be able to have already available Azure OpenAI endpoint and key. We have this information, so we're going to add it. The next thing, it's very important, is a dev tunnel. What is a dev tunnel? A dev tunnel is a tunnel that is created from your workstation, your local workstation, directly to your tenant, your directory, let's say, that hosts your team, your teams. Of course, you need a Teams license to be able and available. And in this case, the dev tunnel will provide to you a direct connection from your Visual Studio workstation to your tenant through this dev tunnel. Okay. Let's see what we got here. You can see here that the application is scaffolded. We have the first packages here, the first code, let's say. Okay. Okay. Now, second thing, open env.local users. So let's find our OpenAI details. And you will see that in the case of OpenAI, it always urges you to upgrade to Azure AI Foundry. I'm still keeping it in the OpenAI context, and because it's easier to get your API key, your endpoint, and if you remember your deployment, you don't need to do anything else. If you don't remember your deployment, you need to go to your AI Foundry Studio, AI Studio or AI Foundry, it's the same. Make sure you are in the correct project /hub, and from here you will see your deployment. We have already prepared GPT-35 Turbo and text embedding ADA002 for your embeddings. Let's see. So we need, first of all, we need the endpoint, and it's easy to get it directly from the portal in Azure. Let's move this away. Now let's go back here and create our env local, as it is called. See how this called. It's env local dev, if I remember. Env local user. Env local user. The solutions folder. Let's see. There is no env local user. We can either rename this or create a new one. User. Come on. Local user. And you need to add your OpenAI endpoint. And key. So let's do it like this. API key and endpoint. This is the endpoint and the key from the same place you got your endpoint. You can just copy it from here. No need to go there directly. Save, and it is saved. Next, the dev tunnel, as we discussed. Let's go and create it. It's very easy to create a dev tunnel. From here, you can just drop down this and dev tunnels. Okay, I have one, but let's create a new one for us. Dev to Teams. You can leave it as persistent or temporary. Persistent tally will typically use the same URL. Temporary will use a new URL each time Visual Studio is restarted. You don't care. The access is who can access the tunnel. If you set it to private, the tunnel is only available to this account. If you set it to organizational, it will be available only for users in the organization that we're going to connect to. Public that doesn't require any authentication. Let's set it to organizational. And that's it. It's very easy to create your tunnel. And you need to be able to see that it is active. At this case, it is active, okay? Checkbox, you need to make sure that it is checkboxed so your tunnel is active. Okay. The AI chatbots will be the template in the previous version of Visual Studio. And then you need to download this fictitious resumes.zip folder. Let me open the existing one so we can have both available. Since I already have the code here. Okay, let's have a quick look what's going on here. You can see here that we have the project career assistant. This is the project file, so you can see what packages are using. Okay, let's close this. Then you have program.cs, which is the most important part of your file. This is what powers your bot. Everything is available in GitHub, and I will share later the correct solution. I have gone a step further, so this thing is creating also, is sending also emails for people that are interested to work in our case. So let's go back a step. What is this solution about? You have a number of resumes, CVs, okay, and you are exploring through your chatbot which people are perfect for your to cover some positions in your company. So you ask your chatbot, who is the person for, I want a Python developer, for example, with 2 years of experience, blah, blah, blah. Everything is available in this fictitious resumes folder. So the chatbot is using the text embeddings model to generate embeddings, and it responds to you using natural language. Let me see, we have everything here. Yes, you can see that I'm using the OpenAI deployment name. The secret Azure OpenAI key is created like this with a secret, and the OpenAI endpoint, the same one that we were using earlier. The same applies here. So this is the bot registration. We can create also the solution in Azure, but I'm not sure that we have the time to do this. We will try. Let's see. Let's try to build our package first, and then we will try to work with it. The instructions here that you can see in this GitHub are a little bit older than the ones that you can use. Okay, I have noticed that there are some problems with this format in the JSON file. Again, I will show you where to find the corrected code, and there is also another video of me that I'm explaining it in more detail, in great detail. So I will try to share everything with you. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's use the build tunnel. Let's try. Let's give it a go. I think the bot is already somewhere. I don't remember where. Where is it? I think it's somewhere. Give me a moment to see where it is. Try that again. Okay. Let me see, just in case I have these bot deployments already active. Yes, this is the correct way to do it. And you have this career assistant. Let me see. We can do if it will respond. Let's try again with another important step. One other step that we need to do is to make sure that all the dependencies are built. Object dependencies, okay. And let's start again. Yeah, why it's failing. It should have responded, but it doesn't. And I can see that we have some errors here. I don't know why it's failing. Let me try once more here with the dependencies. Let's build also this one. Okay. Yeah, okay, I know that. We have built this one. Let me see if I have any published profiles here. You see, I think I have the application somewhere ready. I'm sorry about this, guys, but yeah, things change very fast. Give me a moment. One other important step that you need to do in order to deploy this is go to your Teams administrative portal. Oh, come on. And there is a checkbox that allows you to deploy your own applications. Finally, yeah, I was quickly to respond. Okay, let's see. In your Teams admin portal, in the Teams app space or menu, this is thank you, Teams. There is a setting where you allow applications to be uploaded or used in your tenant. Yes, they moved it here. And this is the custom apps. Let user install and use available as apps by default. Let me see where is, if we have anywhere this app. Here. Yeah, it's failing. I don't know why it's failing, and I'm sorry for this. At least let me show you the files that you need to configure. Okay, so this is the prompt. You need to create an skprompt.txt file that provides the character to your career genie. So it's a long prompt, but if you have been into prompt engineering, you may know already that there is no need for your prompt to be one sentence or two, or even a longer text. It's up to the need you have. Okay, if your need is to provide a big character for your bot or your assistant, you will create a big prompt, okay, a large prompt. So this is the prompt that will provide the character for your Genie. There is a config, yes, I do have this deployment. Probably that's why it's failed. It's failing. And yeah, I had created the full deployment where the bot were able to bring you the, yes, everything is here. Pity. The bot was able to bring you the required person. For example, I'm looking for a Python developer with 2 years of experience and knowledge of cloud. The bot will bring you the name and you can invite this person into an interview. I will not try to troubleshoot right now by respect to the Collabdays event, but what I can promise is that I can share with you the correct GitHub repo where everything is working. For example, there is a setting here that it's required to use AI search, okay? But AI search is not deployed right now. That's on me. It's using Graph to send emails. It's a very interesting application. So directly from your Teams, you're able to find the correct person and then invite him through an email to an interview. It's very interesting. But we need to have the AI search ready, and it's not ready. So I'm sorry about this. I will stop presenting right now. There's no use for me to continue. At least you understand what we're trying to do. And while the event will continue, I will share the correct code and how you can deploy it yourselves. Okay, if you have any questions, you can ask me right now.
Okay, George, let's see if you have some questions. I don't see any. Sorry, my throat is a little bit a mess, so
No problem.
I'm taking,
Thank you, Chris. I have to admit here that I was not well prepared. We had some issues here in the family. I know that's not an issue for Collabdays, but I didn't want, on the other hand, to cancel it. So I'll try my best.
Thank you very much. Anyway,
Thank you.
the more knowledge we share, the better anyway. So thank you very much, guys. We'll move to the next speaker at 2 o'clock. Thank you all for your participation. Okay.